Yeah, look, I mean, I think the role of the media is to bring awareness to the problem, but they need to also offer solutions. And I think the media really needs to be playing a role in the countries where uh, the the source is, where the demand is, and if the media can really start putting a spotlight on consumers using it. Look, we don't do the sort of investigative journalism stuff. The work that we do is inspiring content. So we work with NGOs like Peace Parks, like WWF, and others who are telling happy stories about rhinos. Yes, there's been a lot of awareness around rhino poaching, and yes, because of that, there's a lot of new NGOs that are springing up. There's a lot of money going into projects. Personally, I don't believe that fighting this battle with guns and with helicopters is going to work. I personally believe that unless a community have ownership of a resource, you're fighting a battle that's never going to be won. Yes, I'm saying that it is incentive and it's clearly happening. You look all over the country, and even if you look at Mozambique, we spend a lot of time filming on the border of Kruger, and it's very clear that people, it's a full-time business. People are poaching because they have nothing, and that money isn't just going to a couple of people. Yes, there are a few people who are making a lot of money, and it's abundantly clear who those people are, but it's the same as the drug lords in the Cape Flats, the same as the permanent poachers in the Western Cape. They share that money with the whole community. So the whole community protects the few that poach. And it's incredibly difficult to go in there and stop those poachers because the communities are benefiting. What I'm saying is that we need to radically look at how communities benefit from reserves. And if they have ownership and direct benefit, then they're going to be willing to preserve that. Look, I mean, people poach because they have nothing else, or because it's part of a very complicated crime network. There's a lot of money involved. It's the same. I see a lot of similarities between the rhino poaching and the Pulawan poaching, the abalone poaching in the Western Cape. And for a lot of people, it is an easy way out. But the fact of the matter is, there's a huge amount of people are unemployed. And if you look at Maslow's hierarchy, if people don't have food, if they don't have the basic needs, they're not going to care about conservation. Conservation is not on the basic tier. People are more worried about putting food on their table. And if they can kill one animal and that gives them enough money for the rest of their lives, they're going to do it. We've spoken to people in the Western Cape communities who have nothing, and that's why they're going to the sea and poach. And I assume it's exactly the same whether it's someone in Mozambique or whether it's someone surrounding Shishui and Filosi. And until you meet the needs of communities and people who have nothing around, you're always going to have that pressure. That doesn't mean the media needs to say it's okay. That doesn't mean we can say poaching is okay. It's not okay. But neither should poverty be okay.